Meanwhile, 3 Canadian politicians spent their long weekends in Afghanistan. The ministers of Foreign Affairs and International Development left Kandahar last night. The Liberal defense critic arrived at the Kandahar base from Kabul today. Denis Coderre says he's there to hear directly from Canadian troops about the mission. But, as Carolyn Dunn reports, he says no matter what they tell him, it won't change his position.
This is what an unofficial visit to Kandahar airfield looks like. Liberal defense critic Denis Coderre has no entourage, no security detail. He flew a commercial airline to be here, paid for, he says, with his own money.
I want to live with the troops the next 2 days, to also to share with them as how they feel and listen to them.
As night fell in Kandahar, Coderre was still doing media interviews. His visit has fueled interest because Coderre wasn't granted government position to be here, so he took it upon himself to embark on this unauthorized trip. Conservatives called the trip nothing more than a political stunt.
Mr. Coderre is engaged, in my view, in a dangerous and elaborate stunt, a publicity stunt on his part. It's irresponsible. It puts people at risk. It puts soldiers at risk.
During his own official trip to Afghanistan yesterday, at a photo op at precisely the same location as Coderre's, Foreign Affairs Minister Maxime Bernier had softened the tone. It's a question of security, he said, but since he's already in Afghanistan, he'll be treated like any other Canadian. So Denis Coderre says he'll spend the next couple of days talking to soldiers and military brass about the mission. But he's not budging from the Liberal Party position. Canada's combat role in southern Afghanistan should end as scheduled in early 2009, and another NATO country can step in.
That we're not abandoning the Afghan people. There might be some other way that at the military level that we can help the Afghan people, but we believe that about the combat mission, that rotation is in order.
It's no secret most of the soldiers on this base would prefer Canada continue its current role in southern Afghanistan. Denis Coderre says when the cameras weren't rolling, he had plenty of frank discussions with the soldiers. What did they tell him? Well, Coderre says those discussions are private and will remain that way. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Canada.